BLASTMUSIC247.com. We're changing the industry one artist at a time.
Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl, Melikia K, Courtney. I am excited to be here with you tonight, and we are going to start our evening like we always do, always with the gratitude. So thank you for joining me for SXP Metamorphosis 365. And it is 30 month for the poets. So tonight is all about the poetry. We're going to have some fun, some guests, and some words to kind of stir this life in this month together. I want to say thank you to BLASTMUSIC247 for hosting me and this moment in poetry time. Also, thank you to Shine Vibrations for, I saw a new button that caught my attention, and you know I'm a squirrel. Okay, great. Thank you, Sunshine of Shine Vibrations, who is live on Thursday, Friday at 7 p.m. There we go. So let me pop these couple of things up here to make it easy for you guys to do two things. One, you want to register. If you are an artist, go to BLASTMUSIC247.com and get registered as an artist so that we can share and get you more exposure. Do that. Two, if you love music and new artists and artistry, again, go to BLASTMUSIC247.com and register so that you can enjoy that, because all those folks want to be heard and you definitely want to be among the listening. So let's get that done. And then with that, you have enough time, screenshot if you need to, and both make that disappear. I'm going to share a couple more things, and then we're going to get into this poetry. All my lovely humans backstage, go ahead and get your poetries ready. I don't. This is the moon. I moved it. Here we go. Boom. Okay. I got a side note, and on break for the folks who are here, I'll be dropping it in chat. I don't know what I just touched, so here's hope. I didn't touch anything bad. Oops. Okay, so yeah, it is what it is. Honest to God, I don't know. I saw a nice red button, and I'm like, okay, is that for messages? And I touched it, and it's not red no more. So if I broke it, that's why Troy needs to be here in the chair, because I'll be touching the buttons. Okay, anyway, we are on a 30 for 30, like I said. And to share and third, I have invited some of my favorite folks to pull up, and it's going to be over a period of time, apparently, because folks are in and out, with their life, and that's good. So we're going to kick it off with Top Guns, and I'm going to share, and then I don't know what that is. As people come through, we will do it like that. All right. So it looks like Triple P was on deck first. So I'm going to be inviting you to come up. When you do come up, I would ask that you introduce yourself, tell the folks a little bit about you, including how to get in touch with you off this app or yada, and how to book you, hire you, and all that fun stuff. And then feel free to share your poetry. Now, here's the fun part. We got space and opportunity because it's not loaded yet. So if you'd like to drop two off, be my guest. So I'm going to invite you on up.
All right. Can you hear me? Hopefully I got the mic.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going downstairs. I'll be back.
All right. So yeah, I am the pretty provocative poet. I am from Toronto, Canada. I am an avid writer, reader of anything poetry, literary. I am, a book nerd, but I love writing, and I am honored to be here today to share some poetry with you guys. I've been writing. Oh, sorry, how to reach me. I am mostly on IG. So if you're on IG, I am the Pretty Provocative Poet on IG. All one word, the Pretty Provocative Poet. And you can reach me on there. You can connect with me. I have books, I have CDs, I have digital downloads, whatever you need, poetry wise, I got you, and music. All right. This piece I would like to share tonight is called Seized. I have come to take your life for the damsels, for the nights you chose not to write, for the poems you own but are known not to share. I have come to tear a hole in your brain big and bold. Since you refuse to bare your soul, this stab wound will help us see it. All your poetic secrets, the regions of feelings not spoken, the poetry you've been holding. Be reminded that we will find it one way or another. When you die, my brother, that book you have hidden will be discovered, unlocked, sold, and bought for someone to read alone. When you pass away, my sister, today we will unlock your phone. Go into your notes app and read your poems till your emotions are shown one letter at a time. You see, the words that combine your mind and metaphors, those are the paragraphs that grasp heartstrings and pull it. I have come to give you this bullet for not taking a shot in the dark, for being scared that no one cares about your poetry or thoughts. I am not here to talk. I arrived to walk you to the pearly gates. For all the risk you refuse to take, I chase you for the right small and great that you hid in a case, in case someone like me would read it and believe it was fire, or it failed. You should have let those romantic poems sail. Instead, you let them die instead of fly. Now your similes will never reach the sky to save you. I am not a demon. I am not legion. And I am not an angel. I am the ghost of unheard poems. And I have come to claim you. That's that piece. I don't know if you're coming back up, Malikia, but but yeah, that's that piece. And I wrote that for the 30 for 30. The prompt was Ghost of Unheard Poems. And I was just thinking of how many poets have pieces that they don't share for whatever reason, whether they think that it's not good enough or they think someone might not be able to relate to it. And I thought it would be a dope idea to write a poem like I'm the Grim Reaper coming for them because they haven't shared these poems.
I would be in hella trouble because the truth of the matter is I call them bastard poems. Don't I have a group of bastard poems that were mothered and just not enough put to the side. And I write so often, like daily. So I don't know that it's a I don't know that it's a some stuff I'm not gonna share. It's just like the venting thoughts, right? We ain't doing it. But then the ones that could be shared, I write so much.
Yeah, I feel you.
I love that. Now, where'd you find that prompt?
I don't remember. It was on Facebook. Somewhere on Facebook, someone posted
One of
it.
y'all posted it. So, okay.
Can't remember
Fair
which
enough.
group posted it, but yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. We're going to keep the poetry moving. I will drop you downstairs, but if you can stay around and share another one, I will see you in a little bit.
Of course, I got you.
Yay, thank you. Downstairs you go. Put your arms up, guys, say we. Okay, moving right along. Scott, you ready? Give me a thumbs up if you are. Awesome.
You hear me?
Hello, how are you? Yeah, I can hear you fine. How you doing?
I'm doing well. And thank you for inviting me. Thank you for welcoming me here to your platform. By the way, that red button, do you think it means record?
Yeah, that's what it was, right? So it was nice and red and it was highlighted and it said recording. But I didn't know. I thought it was like messenger or something, or I don't know what it was because I've never seen it before. It's never been there before. So what I did was I touched it. And when I touched it, it started saying uploading local recording. So maybe it was recording and I oopsed it and I stopped it, but it is streaming. So I don't know what to do with that. This is why I need a Troy. I touched the button. So yeah. Oh
We're
well.
just gonna have fun, right? We're just gonna have
I'm gonna enjoy the podcast. And we'll be explaining ourselves later. Why don't you touch the button? Because it was there. Duh. Something shiny and new. I've never seen it before. Of course I'm gonna touch it. Okay, great.
Oh Lord.
On that note, how was your day? How are you?
The day was a day, but I'm happy to be doing poetry and to be here. I am humbled and honored to be on your platform again.
That's what's up.
I got a piece that, I mean, the ink is still wet.
Oh, that's dope. And I'm gonna put my hands up and yeet downstairs. Wee.
Scott Harrell, aka Father Time, co-founder of Partners in Rhyme with my partner Melikia K, Courtney, Lady Molotov. You can catch me in my day-to-day on at www.harrellconsultinggroup.com, where I am the owner and founder of the business consulting group, where we specialize in being the bridge to your business tomorrow with business funding for startups, bringing product to market, expansions, and asset acquisition. Aside from book coming out later this year, and poetry, and other things happening. And also you can catch me on Clubhouse every Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, in Lyrical Vibes, brought to you by Partners in Rhyme. I think that covers everything. Okay. The prompt, which came from my partner during the 30 for 30, sanctified and filled with the holy almost. Sanctified and filled with the holy almost. Everyone present to hear repentance, but when in need, straight ghost. Warnings of a little leaven in the bread when all their offerings are burnt toast. Judging clubs, concerts, and conformity, while between the pulpit and the rostrum, they're doing the most. Post Adonai, I ask why the wolves are watching sheep. The roosters don't make a peep because it's PM dawn. All the spirits yawn because it's easier to meditate than elevate your understanding. Yet rather you would remain standing in an opulent, ornate homage to how heaven won. All the while never fixing a nail in your home with their building fun. Fun, yes, joyous, come join us. The chorus, the collective, collecting souls to keep them on key, lifting voices up while keeping you on bended knee. With needs numerous like seeds in your garden in need of a little water. But this is a pay toilet. You just oughta flush your hopes, dreams blended with screams to only make scenes when it's called speaking in tongues. The tongue, the most deadliest of weapon, taking more lives than any guns. Maybe that's why we kneel before all the pew-pews or lay before the altar to be altered from a life that faltered on a path where leading footsteps were not clear. I didn't grow up on a beachfront, just concrete and stunts. No footprints, but chalk outlines in a bunch. So we crunch crackers and sip wine, passing the time, praying it will all be fine. Never thinking this could be our last supper, and which one of you may be Judas in the upper room. Only if there were more room than a rolled away stone and an empty tomb. Mansions for every believer, trailer coming soon. A place where my emotions, my soul, myself couldn't be deported or aborted. My heart given full space to spread out as if I could afford it. Restored it before it was broken and taken like a token for admission to this open air carnival of confusion, seasoned with delusion, mixed with an unhealthy fusion of refusing to practice what they preach. Like nails on a chalkboard, tired souls screech and beach themselves like whales lying in state at the feet of the fishermen being chopped up for bait. Don't debate the state of affairs or care, because when it comes to the word, it's somewhere in there. There you have it. A testy testimony testifying about defying, lying, crying, sighing, prying earthly signs off spiritual posts. all because I want to be sanctified and filled with more than the holy almost, Father Time.
Damn. I think that's appropriate. I mean, damn. First of all, I was like patiently waiting for the lightning to pass just in case. The bars about the pews, that messed me up. I think I might still be stuck at the pews. Oh God. All right. Why did you choose that one out of all 30? Why was that one what pulled you in?
I was reading all of your 30 and this was the first one, and it was the first of the
first set.
First 15, the first set you said. This was the first one. When the minute I read it, the next line started to speak. And I had to go from there. The minute I read sanctified and filled with the holy almost, everyone present to hear repentance, but when in need, straight ghost. I was like, okay, this is it. So got to write. And I started this yesterday and finished it today. And it really came just like a stream of consciousness to the point where, you know, even some of the things I'm writing, I'm like, ooh, but just let the pen be pen and see what it does.
I'm definitely gonna hit the re on this one. Oh, I need to be in the comments as well. Fire. And hey, Miss Fran, how are you? Thank you for being here. I be forgetting this part sometimes. Okay. Same as PPP, because I'm gonna keep the poetry train rolling, and I ask you that if you have time to share a second one if you want to. I should say that too, if you desire to. I welcome you to do that. Get them hands up. Okay, there you go. Loving you on deck. You ready? Awesome. I always want to ask before I bring people up because they might be ready to do one of these, and I want to, pull you up the moment you're about to get gold. Not saying that you go get gold, but you know what I'm saying. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Scott, I literally just said in like a little side family chat, away from family chat, that Scott was going to get struck by lightning and not me. Because, damn.
Hey, unicorn. Go ahead.
Right. Then I was like, wait, can we be central? Because I was like, my poems were like the ones that I've written so far have all kind of been in that direction. I've been slacking. I ain't been like I should be writing, but yeah, you know. How are you? This is fun. This is like a Partners in Rhyme takeover. Like everybody's here. It's great.
Yay, I know. So happy. Okay, great. I'm gonna go on the Wii, and you got it.
Okay. I'm gonna take a swig of this first, y'all. You are decadently delicious. Mental stimulation and conversations allow me to see how God knew all the right ingredients when He made you. Personality sweet with a pinch of salt, showing you're not one to walk over. A smile that melts into butter, an intellect that enables conversations paired with a rose, your favorite flower, to make you enough for me to massage along every inch of your skin, working each and every knot until you're smooth and relaxed. I love how foreplay, I love how the foreplay of our affairs caused you to equally rise with the temperature until we begin the second round. Excuse me, Amor. If I get a little rough, slamming you into the table, my fingers exploring along the caramel melanin of your skin, enjoying the curvature of your back and the rest of your voluptuous, succulent curves. It's getting hotter. And now we've got the rhythm right, bouncing you up and down in the basket of my arms, flipping you over so that your finish will be perfection. The softness of your skin melts under the essence of my chocolate melanin. not stopping until I filled your sensor with my cream. Truly a tasteful combination, you and I. This is what every dessert should be like. My delicious Boston cream pie. Eros.
I ain't gonna say you're nasty, but I'm gonna ask this question right quick. I'm gonna ask this question. What you drinking?
I am drinking an orange mango icy, ladies and gentlemen. You know,
Oh,
hydration.
okay. Is it honey in it? Because clearly you're warming my thoughts. Warming my
Nah,
thoughts with that piece. Yeah, you warm man. I won't call you nasty on the show. I'm just gonna say you're warming my thoughts. So, what was the prompt and why that piece?
um, okay, so the prompt was let me go find the prompt because it was a 30 for 30 with the Harlem Bomb Shelter. And okay, yeah. It was an extended metaphor. Refers like we had to like refer to somebody we love and then pick a food we love and use that food as the extended metaphor to describe them. So I chose Boston cream pie donuts because like those are like one of my favorite treats. And the extended metaphor for that was really, really fun. And I was like, I'm sitting here, I'm trying to be good, I'm trying to behave. I did a heartbreak poem to start the month. I did a love poem the second day.
Mhm.
Now we're going to be sensual. Um, and then yeah, that kind of just went all the way to the left.
Left is good, especially when left lands in a Boston cream pie. So let me understand. Is the Boston cream one the one that has the chocolate on the top with the cream in it, or is it the all powder one? Okay, the okay, just making sure.
With the
I like that
chocolate.
one.
Yep.
I like that one quite a bit.
Mm. See, it's crowd favorite. Classic. It's easy to make. Um, yeah, you know.
I was gonna make a joke and say my I ain't even saying it because it might come out bad, but I'll drop it in the private chat. We ain't telling everybody that because it could go wrong, and I'm not getting beat. So I'm gonna not do that. See, that's maturity. Yay. On that note,
There we go.
so you are welcome to come back and share a second piece after we make rounds, if you are willing and desires.
Okay.
I appreciate you sharing it. Go get your video. Wee. Oh God, I can't even think it. Devlin, I am bringing you up. I can't see your lovely face, so I can't. You can't give me the thumbs up. So wee, here we
Eddie.
go. Patty, hi beauty.
Oh,
How are you?
I'm well. How are you? I have been better,
Oh, you have
but
what?
I'm well.
You have been
Yeah.
better, but you are well. Loud and
Yeah.
clear. Loud and clear.
Okay.
I was thinking
Good.
about tequila and whiskey. What were you thinking about?
Wine.
Ooh.
Yeah. A lovely sweet red. Yeah.
Like a dessert red? I can
Eh,
join you in that.
red blend.
Red blend. I'm
I
reading my
prefer,
dessert.
like a Taylor port or
Oh, really?
yeah.
Okay, well, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you one bit. I am gonna get out the way though, so we can keep this poetry train rolling because it's like 23 after already, bro. What?
I
Okay.
mean, we're going. Yeah.
I
Keep
am
this train
wow.
rolling.
We
Well, as she Geronimo's herself, and we down the slide. I am Devlin313 on all platforms. So check me out wherever, TikTok, Clubhouse, Instagram. And we're gonna get into it. This one is called The Conduit. And I wrote it yesterday, late last night. They called to me from the great beyond. So soft yet so loud, in their purpose they are still bound. Please, hear my pleas. I know somehow you can with ease. My little boy blue or my turtle cheesecake dove, my love, was left behind. And you're the only one I've been able to find, gifted by the divine, to hear the pleas from my heart through yours, the open metaphysical doors. Tap in as I send a finished work. I promise it's not meant to hurt, but to heal. In due time to reveal a congealed scar above over the space, the place I vacated at my departure, but I'm still here. because I still love and fear. So I told the angels, no, I don't want to leave my baby alone. Heaven can wait. I need to put protection, connection, a companion in place as they run this race called life through the strife. Will you help me hold them together? Relay wise words to help them weather the storms, the trials. Don't let them drown in the deluge of doubt, in the hurricanes of hurt, in the tornadoes of trauma. Please be a surrogate mama. Be a friend to lend an ear. See, I'm not here for you to fear. The fear is mine, and you are my lifeline, my line to my life, my connection to my wife, my dad and mother, my brother, my daughter and son whose life has just begun. Somehow I know you can hear me, feel me, and trust that I can reveal me in due time. When you find my little boy Blue, you'll tell him his memory is true. I hugged him and his gray teddy too. And yes, you felt me watching over you. Or to my turtle cheesecake dove, my love. I still walk our halls at night. I sent the ad for the motion sensor light that she always fussed about. There's no need to doubt. I'm still protecting while she's vetting my replacement. Tell her to trust the one that's not scared of the basement. And just like that, they're gone until another calls to me from the great beyond. So I carry a mental list of who's who, sometimes with little things no one else knew, just so you'll know that the message is true. If I should ever one day find you. I'm still looking for her little boy Blue, but I pray this message will soon get to you. And to his turtle cheesecake dove, he has released your heart to find new love. That's that beat.
Look at the downstairs folks clapping for you. I'm gonna clap for you upstairs. Okay, talk to me about the piece. And it was what was the prompt? And what's going on, folks? I see y'all popping in. What was the prompt and why did you choose it?
It was kind of a conversation,
Mhm.
and it also tied into a prompt. Somebody asked me about my site and how do I balance extraordinary sight with being Christian and spiritual. And then the prompt was, I sleep with strangers from Black Chakra. I'm like, oh, this is perfect.
Oh my God. I'm loving these prompts though.
It came more from the conversation, and then I happened to check the calendar with the prompts, and that was actually Sunday's prompt. So it was just amazing the way that it fit together. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna check that prompt off and say that I did that. So yeah.
I can't wait to go back and really sit in. You guys have amazing pens, and I'm loving what I'm hearing so far, and that there are so many people of us poets that are like highly engaged and sharing. You know what I mean? Because it's an honor to have someone write from a prompt that you shared or created, right? And then it's such a gift to have all these dope prompts. So I'm looking like that made me laugh like out loud about I'm not do not go hysterical, but I love that prompt. Like that's wild business. And
Yeah,
I like
when
what
I
you did
looked
with it
at
too.
I Sleep with Strangers, I was like, oh, that will be perfect for an erotic piece. And then I wrote that piece and I was like, yeah, this piece goes with that prompt after all. So I don't have to redo. I mean, I probably will, but yeah, I've been having fun this 30 for 30 listening to and reading everybody else's stuff and how we take the same prompt and do something totally different with it. So
Very
it's been
true.
really cool.
That's what I absolutely love, and it's so dope to I don't remember who even made that that prompt. Like, if I was poetry or something like that, like I'm gonna slaughter that. I don't remember if I was a poem, that one, and I really enjoyed hearing what people brought. I could not write that because it just didn't register with me. Mine was like if I wasn't, because like I feel like I'm ink, so I couldn't relate in that moment.
So it's not
none
just
of it. Nah, bro. I was like, So I wrote the inverted, but it was fun. And so like it sparked a thought. You see what I mean? So I appreciate that. I can't see if you put your hands up or not, but it's time to get that poetry train moving.
Please,
And you're
since
welcome to come
nobody
back and
else
share
did.
another one.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I was quick on the button because I heard a couple of people go try to wee, and it was just like wee, it was gone.
It's okay. I'll give you the wee. And as long as I can come back kind of early because I have the other show at 9. So
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. So literally,
Mm.
mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Okay. Talk to you in a minute. Okay. And we're gonna push it. I think you were next. Hello. Can you hear me, Lisa? Lisa?
Yeah, I'm trying to unmute.
There you go. Hey, beautiful.
Hello, unicorn.
I miss you. How are you?
More. How are you, gorgeous?
Oh, wow, lovely lady. I was
Let me
so
take
busy your beautiful face, but I ain't gonna fuss. I miss
I had a
going
bonnet on, so I'm gonna take my bonnet off. 'cause I know here
Go
you
on,
are
be
with
gorgeous. Your
places.
bunny. And here go my Tita. Hello, Tita.
Here I go. You see, it's all over the place. It's so disrespectful.
Your vision, the visual came in and then it went far away. We're Shrek. There it goes. You're back.
Yeah,
Hey, beauty.
crazy on this little thing. It's so
Hey,
delayed.
please. It's okay. I can see you.
Okay.
And I can hear you fine.
Okay. Okay.
So how was your week? You good?
Oh, I made it. That's all I
Hallelujah.
can say. I made it.
That part, like, you know what? Seriously, like that part. We'll talk about it once we get to the chatty portion. But I definitely want to make sure we got this poetry in the water first. Your hair looking lovely.
Thank you.
Gown
You see
swinging,
it. You see it draping. You see it draping.
Yes, lovely,
You see
lovely.
it. We'll
Shoulder.
try to keep it low. Shoulder. Okay.
Okay, I'm going away. So you can go ahead and do your thing. Introduce yourself, share with the people how they can find you and follow you, and then go ahead and get to your poetry.
Find me and follow me. You know, I suck at that. I'm Lisa. L Marshall is what I go by because my mama named me Marshall. I got this from a prompt. It wasn't a prompt that Malika posted. It was from another prompt. But it's called Why I Write. Oh, and my Instagram is Feed My Passion, and my Facebook is Lisa M. Thomas, but there is no poetry there. But here you go. Why I write. Why you want to know why I write? For who are you? Whose information are you looking to protectively violate me more of? Wait. Whose information are you looking to protectively violate me more for? I already been violated. I'm just free writing, I think. Wait, you are listening. So wait, this is too disrespectful. Why is it necessary for you to be in my business? Tempted by my psyche. See, the very first time that girl got in my business, she stopped me from playing the saxophone. I practiced a long time for that moment. Why do you want to know why I write? You wouldn't get it if I told you. You just being nosy. I guess you're doing like you're supposed to do because you ain't really paying attention. You just doing what posers are supposed to do. I'm asking, my dude, why do you want to know why I write? You don't even know me like that. Why you want to know why you want to know my sacred petitions, my heart desires, my love frequencies, my prayer petitions? What you want to know? As a matter of fact, who are you? What you want to know? Do I know pain or submission? Or are my words truth or a contradiction? Do I bleed a healing or massacre an understanding? I'm asking. If you're going to start listening, I can give you clarity, some effective communication, some spiritually natural discipline, because he who has no rule over his soul is like a city broken down with no walls. I got my flesh in check, though. Understand, I'm rooted and consecrated to a creator that didn't mind sending for me. Are you coming to get me too? Then why you want to know why I write for? Embraced and sustained in garments not even the naked eye can see. I was broken, shattered, and slowly pieced together to become who I am, a divine masterpiece. I need an understanding. Why you want to know why I write? Because who's going to tell my story? Because if I'm grateful, then why not I tell it? Why do you want to know why I write? What is your need for the pathways into my existence? Who says you deserve entries to the gateways of my soul? Why do you desire to know the flow of the blood within my veins? Are you strong enough for me to lay at your feet? Who are you to unmute my truth? Wait, you wanted to know why, and I need to understand what you looking for. Are you searching for my worth when I'm more than worthy? I'm a masterpiece, and plain sight is where I'm often hidden. Are you seeking refuge in the comfort of my presence, sir? You'll fall in love with my everyday, long after I'm gone, from your lack of appreciation to the queen in me. Why do you want to know why I write? I could write you words of arousal. In the sensual and succulent of ways. I'm knowledgeable. I could dance for you too, in private as if I belong on the stage. But is it necessary to bemuse something that doesn't amuse me enough to equate to amuse? I ain't disrespecting you. I'm just merely asking. Could you cover me? Why do you want to know why I write? Because if I don't clear out some of these categories and close a few of these tabs, I'm running out of room to write exquisite recipes in the sky and escape to paradise. But you might have missed all of that. But I'm more than positive he didn't. He told me to write the vision and make it plain. I know you ain't coming with more, so I'm going to ask you, why do you want to know why I write? That's that piece.
Ooh, wee. I more than appreciate that. More than appreciate that, because that is a question that I ask, especially since I get to interview people every other weekend for features, and it's always an interesting question. So I love hearing the thoughts behind it. You know, the other side of the coin, because people that I'm talking to, they want to tell me why they write. So I love to hear the other side of what you're asking me for, like why you need to know what's your business about it. So why did you choose that one? What does it mean to you?
It means get out of my business. It means it does. It's not a mean saying get out of my business, but it's like, do you really want to know me enough to know why I write? Because if you found out really why I write, then you will be able to see me. And if you want to know why I write, can you cover me? Can you do these things? If you found out why I write, can you really protect me after you found out why I write? And if you can't do that, why you want to know why I write? You just being nosy. You being a poser now. So you should go on and find somebody else to bother because it ain't me. So why you want to know why I write?
I love the grown folks in you.
Thank
Like
you.
seriously, I love the grown folks in you. That's a hands down grown up answer, and it's such a writing is really such a private thing. And then for those poets who are poeting, we share our private things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
sometimes people mistake that for knowing.
That part.
Yeah, it's odd, but it happens.
Yes.
So yeah, I respect that.
Thank you.
Yay! We're going to keep the poetry bus rolling because I got a couple more folks to get to.
Come on.
And if you have more poetry, I will bring you back up to share it in a bit.
Okay.
You got to put your hands up, say, wee. Wait, I got to find you first. Where you at? Where is it? There you go. Hands up, wee. Okay, there you go. Bang. I don't know. I see Ava D, but I'm kind of guessing that might be rare. I'm not sure. Ava D is what shows on my screen, and you're up top. Who art thou? And your mic is muted if you're speaking. Okay, so I'm going to put Ava D back downstairs. And let me say just real quick, Rare Epiphany, is that you? Is that you in there? Oh, that was what? Nope. Okay, that person magically disappeared. And we'll see if they magically come back. I'm not sure. Okay, so we're gonna run backwards real quick. There were 3 other people who magically disappeared, so I don't know what that's about. So I'm jumping back to Devlin real quick and Logan because I know they have to get out of here. So Dev, you're on the way back up. Bam. Salute.
Wait, I wasn't ready.
Girl, go and put your pantyhose on. Can't nobody see.
I was trying to eat a burger.
Watch your shoes.
Well, okay. I'm gonna do the cuss out piece then. Sure, why not?
Somebody getting cussed out. Hold on, let me move because I ain't do it. It wasn't me this time.
No, the piece that I shared on Friday. Yeah, I can. You know what? I'm gonna do this other piece. I'm sorry. Put y'all kids away.
Don't apologize unless you fart on the mic.
That's my disclaimer.
Warning.
That's my disclaimer. Put your kids away. Surprised he remembered just how much I enjoy playing games. And although I've definitely failed round one, the score will be even when he's calling my name. I tried to be a good girl and pay attention to the show. Needing tactile distraction from your hands' actions, I pulled the sash from my robe, made a slip knot, then with the tails made a few chains. Breathing is less shallow now, my composure I've regained. On the show, I can focus, or so I thought. The scene begins, they're getting it in, and suddenly my clit is caught between your lips, hands holding my hips as you control and resist my carnal desire to take more of this. First, the metronome precision of your rhythmic circles, then digital thrust, sets the pace of my heart's race until it can't end the damn bus. Once a pond at times turns into a sinkhole, and waves of long regressed waters make me lose control, washing over us both. But your joy is simply from being a giver. It seems I'm the only conjurer of this submerging river. Still hard and ready, I say, let me ride you. You take my legs from your shoulders and oblige. Then lay back on the couch. Let me see your hands, I say, as I slide myself down to your base. You provide your hands without delay. I capture your wrists in my origami sash, looking for a hook point behind you, but the loop is on my neck in a flash. Time to put my idle thoughts to a test. Your hands are restrained, yet still near my breast. And with a bit of a tug, the fabric hugs my neck. Slow winding my hips as I regain control. I'm still catching my breath from before, truth be told. One knee on the couch, one foot on the floor. Getting comfortable now in the driver's seat. Sliding up and down with a little squeeze. Your eyes pop wide as if to ask me what that was. I lean over to your ear and whisper, she's just giving you a thank you hug. Still leaning over, not missing a stroke, I return that favor of kisses to your throat. Your hands still on my breast, squeezing and pinching nipples, eyes following the fabric, knowing that the nap has to be simple. I feel the moment you realize how this tie works, just in time to put this cowgirl in reverse. Your hands near my neck releases the tension. I turn around and resume my mission, which leaves you literally holding the reins. As I get back in my stride, conjuring more rain. I hold the toy while you hold my shoulders. You sit up, putting your feet on the floor, and saying I need more. Looping one hand over my head to release the restraint, you move me over to the arm of the couch and hear no complaints. Our strokes elevate to pounding, gooey rich macaroni sounding. This explosion impending has him sending screams of ecstasy to the heavens. Baby, we're not done yet. Hydration break, just for 7. And that's that piece. Okay, bye.
No.
Huh?
No.
What do you mean,
No. Hold on. You don't get to just do that and just go like you gotta hold me or something. I mean, dude.
I mean, I'm giving
This
you
ain't a
some
hit and
money.
run, bro. This ain't a hit and run.
Why not?
Put
It's
your
fun
put your
today.
hand out. Put your hand out. There you go.
No.
Meow.
Ain't my hand that need the smackings.
Oh my god. Well, okay. I ain't gonna discuss it. I'm gonna be over here and not know. I'm just gonna ask you what the prompt was, naughty lady, and say that you and Arrows have definitely shared lovely, warm thoughts that I am very grateful for today. Thank you.
The prompt was let me ride you.
Oh, well, that was very direct.
It was. Or at least that's what I heard. It was something like that. It's something with ride in it, and that's what I heard.
Selective hearing is what I'm hearing. Is what you wanted to hear. I understand that translation. That translation to be going off. I get it.
Yeah, something like that.
Meow. Thank you very much. I know you have to get prepared for your next feature. So
Indeed.
I'm looking forward to popping over there and seeing you guys in a few minutes as well. So thank you. And then we're gonna see our goodbye. Hold on one second. Before you get to go bye-bye, you got to hear back from the peoples before you go bye-bye.
Uh-oh.
Before you get to go bye-bye.
Hi, people. Hi, my people.
I call shenanigans.
Everybody. Go ahead.
I call shenanigans.
Thank God for headphones.
She needs her camera on, and Eros didn't give his links. I call shenanigans.
Oh. Mr. Busted. He was next anyway, so he was gonna
She
get
didn't either, just saying.
I
She
did.
did.
I did mine early.
You
I
did
it the first time. You did.
And I didn't bother you with it when it came
I'm
back.
a good girl.
Hi,
I
puppy.
did what I was told.
I brought them up here so they could say goodbye to you and all the warm things. You could say bye to Devlin and to Eros, because I know they both have to shift over to the next show. But I wanted to give an opportunity for everybody to get together and give any comments that you want to give for all that warmness.
Thank God for headphones, because he was talking real nicely and like was not safe for families or workspaces.
I mean, I said put the kids away. That was your disclaimer. That was your warning.
Yeah, see, I was in the kitchen making a cake when you said that. And so like I got everything in my headphones. It was great. I'm here for
Oh, so you had
yeah.
headphones. You were prepared. Good. Very, very
Wise
good.
man.
So for the two of them, I never knew I would need protection over my phone. You know, I'm just saying.
I didn't do anything.
I mean, always upgrade to the waterproof package. I don't understand what the problem is.
I mean, that's
What?
that's a lot more than screen protector type stuff. So yeah. And Eros, get out of my house. Yeah.
You'll stay in the
Yes,
same house.
Father God.
I know, it's so funny.
Awesome. Okay, I'm sending everybody else back downstairs, and then Logan, I am going to leave you up here to share your next piece and also to share how to connect with you and book you and all the fun stuff like that. I have enjoyed you both, so thank you. Everybody else, I'll be getting to you in just a wee minute. Bam, there you go. Hold on, I gotta find my face so I
Oh. So this one wasn't really a part of the 30 for 30, but I did write it during 30 for 30. I'm gonna say where you guys can follow me at, everything else like that before I like do this last little piece and then deuce out. If you guys want to follow me, you can do so on Instagram at Chef's Kiss Arrows or my food page, Chef's Kiss Creations. Um, got content being uploaded to that gradually. There's a lot of food pictures I got to put on that page. You can follow me on TikTok in like 12 minutes for the feature with Devlin313, Begin Project, Lady Shine, Coach Josh Smalls, and so many other dope, amazing poets. TikTok is it's LA Walker 94. Facebook, Logan Walker, if you guys want to reach out, buy a book, anything like that. I got 5 of them. They're all on the link tree on my IG bio, and you can search them on Amazon. Amor Eternus, Thorns of a Rose, Love After War, The Recipe to Love, and Love After Hours. Yeah, that's all my links. Oh, also, shameless plug, because Scott said this earlier, but you can definitely find me and Devlin every Friday at Partners in Rhyme, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And every so often, if you want a good laugh and hear some wholesome conversation, check out Psychobabble every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Big Vino and Philly. They be doing their thing. So this poem, this thing, I did write this during 30 for 30, so this counts. Thinking of you is all I seem to do. Longing to hold you near as I wake you to the rhythms of my tongue. filling your heart with my love. See, tonight is the night we will share. Taking our time through foreplay, because I want to write poetry on your skin with my lips. Turn off the lights and saunter close to me, understanding that now you can go the distance. I know you want me to undress your religion, kissing every inch of your sins, opening you like a flower so I can cleanse your body like books of the Bible until the heat of desire's imagination radiates from our skin, loving you all through the night. Share my love, and it'll all turn out right. Unable to count the ways I feel for you. What's better than a love made for two, manifested from tasting your mouth, grazing your lips with my bite, devouring your tongue with every ounce of craving, like the way your scent scrawls along my fibers with building wants, lustful intentions that blossomed into love, feeling you in front of me so close that my initials are tattooed along your walls and my soul throbs with anticipation. Lay back, relax. Let me blow your mind. Is the feeling overtaking you? As my heartbeats are felt from your warm inside, I need you to feel how I claim you as mine. With snake strokes of my tongue and cursive along every inch of your skin, baby, dig into me. Let your lips set many blazes down my body, not tender nor patient, but wild, savage, persistent, unrestricted, with the weight of me holding you still, the fire of our souls colliding, consuming until only the dying ache of needing more remains. Lie close to me. Tell me that I'm all you ever need, that this is more than a dream, for my heart believes that this is real. Let the skies within my eyes be consumed in the oceans of your soul. I'll hold your hands of your head slowly and gently through your lips, for we will share the dawn. Crazy in love is what we are. Let the conversations of saddle lovers consume the night as the anatomy of our spirits coalesce beneath dancing candle flames. Leave scratches on my back, hickeys on my soul as I abduct every single I love you out of your throat. I'm not keeping score of more. Just tell me how you want to be loved, and I will surely dig you down to maximize the vibrations of your labia until euphoric satisfaction is all but certainly achieved. And don't climb off of me until your sweat has engraved hieroglyphics as symbols of our passion on the canvases of our affections and records of our transgressions. Restless as we are, see, in these moments you embraced my being and the essence of being a kitten, my good girl, my dirty little slut on occasions, bound to one another, fitting perfectly together on the honey shores of eternity. Bon appetit, Eros.
Miss Grit. Excuse me. Filthy.
Devlin
Nasty
did
man.
it.
Filthy. Nasty man.
Devlin did it.
And you said this was not a part. You wrote it this month, yes, but it was not a part of the prompts, or it was just a clean write from you.
So there was a prompt to it, but the first time I wrote to the prompt, I did a love poem.
Oh.
And then I went back and was like, okay, I could have made that a dirty prompt and a dirty poem. So then I just went back and wrote the dirty version of the same prompt.
Why gotta be dirty though? Why can't it be sensual, sexy, yummy, warm, and just?
Because that was all of those things. Yeah, that was all of those things. But
Yeah.
the Gemini in me was just like, yeah, we're gonna go back and do this. Shout out to LBJC Poetry Club for the original prompt. The prompt was believe. when she did it on her live Wednesday, I came up and I did the love poem that I wrote in the space, and then I was like, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna go back and write this version.
Mm.
So like yeah. But yeah, I
Good job.
didn't start this.
I'm just gonna need a little more water because I didn't even know we was gonna be talking these hot waters and hot showers. And you got 5 minutes, so you got to go. But ooh wee, what a way to leave. Warm and sticky, and I will have somebody else mop the floor. Thank you, Heathen. The Heathens. I truly appreciate you.
Thank you. I will Scott. I will Scott mops the floor. You know, I'm gonna be playing cards at the table in the back there. You know.
Under the bus, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, mess. Thank you
Oh,
very much for being here. I appreciate your time and your pen's temper, because it's clearly above 98.6 degrees, like for real. Good Lord.
all right. I'm gonna go rush, finish this, put this cake in the oven, and then we're gonna hop over to TikTok.
Wait a minute.
And
What kick you making?
oh, I did.
Go get your
I said
mosquito
this
too.
earlier, but I didn't say the kind of like cake that it was. So it's gonna be a
Move
chocolate
over. I see
pound
part of your
cake.
face, but not all. Where'd you go? Come back. Come back.
There we
There you
go.
are. Okay, go ahead. What sort of?
Yeah, so it's going to be a chocolate pound cake with a chocolate ganache on top of
I've been waiting on the facts and a plate.
it.
Give you the
I
old
got
school. That's
you.
what you get. Still ain't got it. Bye. Put your hands up. Wee. Oh man, it's just gonna be over here and be mad. It's gonna be mad. Okay, great. On that note, Scott, you ready? Awesome. Hello. Welcome back for round 2.
I am highly offended that somehow I'm supposed to be mopping stuff.
Listen, you can get out of mopping. We can pass that duty to PPP if you come get this mosquito. But or whoever get the mosquito first, the other one got to mop. That's how this works.
Sound like a plan to me.
Because it's just that booty tag my arm, my hand. I'm like, dude, and I can't see the little creature, but it's tagging me, bro. Tagging me. I don't know.
You know you tasty.
You know, it must be. I didn't try garlic. I didn't try the vanilla. I didn't try the everything. Leave me alone sauce. I tried the seance circle with the kill bug spray. I tried the fire. They just be finding me.
I think you need to really go hard on the chocolate. Why? Because then you'll be so sweet they become diabetic.
Does that make them die immediately though? Like I need them to die immediately, like almost in a fire kind of way. I don't know.
Wow.
And I don't mind insects. I just don't like them. I like insects. I don't like mosquitoes. I really don't. But okay, we don't have to talk about that right now. I gotta go. Poetry calls.
All right. So this piece does not count as the 30 for 30, but I brought it forward because I feel it's an ode to all the poets writing for the 30 for 30 who's really about the poetry. It's called Rest in Pieces. Rest in Pieces. I understand your question as you wonder why. You see, it's not merely enough for us to throw our heads back and cry, or with so much effort spent, to be left only with a try, or rail fire at the heavens, demanding of God why. No. We are the witnesses of life's kaleidoscopic parade through time, the train of pain and the sublime that finds each and every one of us, moment by moment, breath by breath, caught between heartbeats. Yes, we are the witnesses to the ever miraculous and the most hellish of feats. Have you ever witnessed the sun smile in style all the while a new life passes into the hands of the old? Have you ever witnessed the chilling hit list as the morbidity of conformity causes the fire of ingenuity to grow cold? Have you ever witnessed the mercurial note when a scream stops begging for life and starts pleading for death? Have you ever witnessed all the life that someone wants to live when they've reached their last breath. We are witnesses to life as we are immersed and forced to feel it all, no matter our level of strength, no matter if we stand or fall. We are witnesses and more so that we can be scribes. We write the words so that we can change the tides. Have you ever been brokenhearted and words failed to capture your pain? We know you hold the shards of your heart tightly until the crimson flow of love remains. Have you ever seen a perfect day, the sunrise, and didn't know how to speak it? We know God's artful hand was thinking of this moment yesterday, so he tweaked it. Have you ever seen the horrors of war from a place where words fail? We know what it is to walk hand in hand with death and inhale the ashes of hell. We write. It is our blessing and our curse, which we are immersed, versed first in thought as things come to mind. When you see a moment in time, how might this rhyme, or what might this sound like as a line? We don't merely try and drop bars. We want to free minds from cages, so our pens write in stages, bringing forth knowledge like sages across ages, echoing emotions across pages, which sometimes rages or calls everyone to peace, yet not rest, because these pieces will never cease. As the universe prompts and as the ink flows, as many illuminated in dark places our minds go, as healed and tortured as our hearts become, as many beliefs become undone, as many poets stand to speak wisdom but only get shouted down. Many self-proclaimed goats and griots put on manufactured crowns. Just know in between the lines, the rhymes is where you will find us, still standing after the settled dust. So when all the words fail, all the ink dries and the tides of time ceases, we will still be here as we rest in pieces. Father Time.
Doo, doo. You got the snappers in the back. I can see everybody, so it's fun seeing the responses because that's such a dope piece. And I recognize it. And so tell the folks what it means to you, because we've had this conversation. So I want to leave you space to do that.
Thank you so much. I wrote this piece because, the thought really was resting with me as far as, poets who really love and embody poeting. And, there are people out there who will, give you the GPS coordinates of the goat mountain that they say they live on, or, show you the crown that they just bought, or whatever else when it comes to how great they are at their poeting or their ink or their thing, whatever it is. It's not just poetry, but with this particular piece, there are poets who write because they love to write and they know their words will live on in the right. And for me, those are the people I was writing for and to. So at the end of the day, we rest in our pieces.
I agree. And did you see what I popped up?
I missed that. If you're petty and
It was funny when you were speaking about the goat mountain. You're petty, clap your hands.
I mean,
it's true. Like people get lost in themselves and lost in their sauce, and that's fine. Like more power to you. If that's what it takes to get you through the day, go get it. And I still respect what you said for those who really care and it matters. And for those of us who are leaving words intentionally, so that when we get to that beyond and it becomes the behind for everybody else, that you are able not to just, because like, at least for me, I write things that affect life, community, challenge, what's going on right now. Like all this trying to erase people history that's going on with these inferior individuals. We'll leave it at that. And it's important that we speak about it, and nobody else got to speak about it. You know what I mean? We do, though. We need to. to make sure that ours understands what occurred, what's occurring, and how to affect what occurs next.
Well,
And then there are the mischief pieces. So hallelujah. Go ahead, what?
I said it on your platform before, you know the power of your pen when they're trying to write laws against it. So I truly appreciate and I'm humbled that you invited me here again, partner.
Thank you. I appreciate you. And I'm gonna have you put your hands up and go we, so I can bring PPP up here, and then we'll have a wrap it up chat, and then we get out of here so we can go support those two. Oh my Lord. Like he got pushed off something.
You look like he was ready to respond.
Mercy, Lord. Well, welcome back for round 2. I appreciate you being here and waiting so patiently till we get back to you. So I'm gonna hit myself with the
All right. So this piece, again, I don't know who the originator of this prompt was, but Rare Epiphany, she posted a prompt. The prompt was, she sat there rocking. I don't know who the originator is, but she wrote to it. And when I saw that, I was like, I need to write to this. I know exactly what I'm going to do with it. And yeah, this is the piece I got out of that prompt. She sat there rocking. She is black, but gray. Who? Old Miss Annie Mae. A woman who prays as much as we play. Hair aged to perfection. Every wrinkle a crinkle in time. A story displayed in aged skin. Wisdom within a book of life. Out on the porch each night. A bright community light in the scorching heat. Last week, she sat there rocking, singing of the God sovereign, she who has blossomed as every flower of the field, as real can be. Her children, superheroes with the gift of invisibility, busy saving the world and battling villains. Her grandkids as distant as the crimson sun. She loves everyone. Everyone. Anyone who will listen to her wisdom, she gives them knowledge. She's seen laws abolished, yet racism polished in the process of government. Marched civil against the right for our civil rights, for a simple life to write the word freedom into our soul. She is not old. She is owed to beauty. She is owed thanks more than any bank could ever store. She has riches galore, a wealth of thoughts unnumbered. Now she rocks back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Of course, she sits and wonders if her children hunger, if the storms of life thunder around them. She loves but hounds them with calls long distance, persistent in care, showing them that she will always be there. She sat rocking away, sway after sway, sway after sway, till today. In shock, she isn't. The rocking has stopped. Silence is the sound caught in her essence. Her presence faded, eyes closed, her skin cold. Her soul now goes back to God, while we beg to see the edge of eternity. That's that piece.
wow.
Yeah. So my mother is 85, and
Really?
yeah, and I'm like right now dealing with like taking care of her as her health is kind of declining, and like sometimes it's so hard and you get so frustrated, but then when I look at other people that have lost their mother, I am so grateful that I still have her in my life every single day. So when I saw this prompt, I was like, you know what, I need to write about the older generation that a lot of times we take for granted, that while we have them, we should really appreciate all that they are and who they are.
And the time that we get, like it's I could see while you were speaking it, I could see it occurring. You know what I mean? Like I can see the rocking, and it's That's something, and it's heavy in the heart, but I so feel you, bro. And it's a beautiful piece. I love what you did with it, and it's such a spin off into thinking. I still have my mother too, and my father, and I almost lost my dad last year. I think it was last year, off the chain, and he's still here to talk about it. Still here to harass his wife. So bless God.
Praise
And
God.
it's yeah, I know, right? So it's such a stark moment to face that reality that these folks in the year before lost so many people in that year, and I'm just like, Jesus, like, so it's not even, it is that we are so very lucky to have elders, step one, and then knowing that the exit does not just wait until you are an elder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
Ooh, hello, you're on top right now, sir. I brought you up in case you didn't know, Scott. I probably should have said that. My bad. I didn't even
Let
give
me
a warning
just
or notice. That's my fault. Go ahead.
no, let me
Sorry.
say though, Scott,
Okay,
the
sorry,
first
my apologies.
the
You
first
chilling.
piece you did, Scott, was so fire, man. That wordplay, yo, I can't wait to hear that piece again. That wordplay, I was like, so many word flips. I was like, yo, Scott is on fire today.
You
Beast
think
mode.
Triple P, and you know, one of the things I love about this moment is I get to see you perform your piece, because when you do your pieces and we're on Clubhouse, I hear your voice, but I know in just I can envision what I'm seeing here because I can see the performance. I see the visceralness of everything you're saying, the emotion you put behind everything. I've never heard you do a thing that you haven't put your all into. So it's a privilege being up here with you tonight.
Beastly.
Likewise. Likewise.
I'm enjoying it. I'm over here. I was tapping on my cell phone and it ain't working. But you both are monsters with your pen. Like, I find that, and I don't like using the word spoiled, but I like using the word blessed. We are blessed to have such, and when it came to today, I was like, I know exactly who I want to ask, because these are my favorite people. These are my favorite poets. And there's a set of folks who were not able to make it today, and hopefully they'll make it for the one coming next week. And I enjoy time with y'all. I enjoy what you all have shared, and just the heart that you all have for poetry. It's never just about you. It is about the win of the pen. And that's the part that I love. Like, I find that we are surrounded. Our house is amazing. So Partners in Rhyme, if you guys haven't pulled up for Lyrical Vibes on a Friday night at 8 p.m. virtually on Clubhouse, you are truly missing out on some beautiful energy. And I can say that in our space, we have such an energetic creation where people pull up and they write. And I mean write fire right there in the spot, and then spit it. I'm like, oh my God. So it's got to be a holding energy for you to be able just to get in the room and all this talking going on, like just chatter, and peace, but to still be able to slide through that and connect with your ink and flow. Come on now.
Inspiration, man.
Yeah,
Wow.
I love it.
I love the fact it's a sacred space that speaks to the heart behind them. There are a lot of places that anybody could go anywhere and just, I'm going to spit, or I'm going to perform, or I'm going to do this. We get to know people, and we get to know the people behind the poetry. So, yeah.
So there's two things that I noticed. One, I did not play the song that I need to. Two, I did not share a piece that I need to. And it is 1:13. We're an hour 13 in. So what's going to happen is I'm going to say good night and thank you to both of you and not hold you hostage. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for pulling up to SXP Metamorphosis 365 to share your 30 for 30 pieces. And I'm going to do the math on it. Let's see how many pieces we can get in next week with the second group. Thank you for being awesome humans. Thank you for saying yes and coming and sharing your gift. I really value it, and I really value you. I appreciate you both. So, night. And y'all can green room if you want to. But if you need to scoot, you're welcome to do that too. Okay, so what I happened was, remember when I mentioned that go to BLASTMUSIC247 and that we shared music from wonderful artists. We do. And I'm going to do that actually right now. Let's see, as soon as I find it. I found it. This is by Tanika Sheree. It's called Make Room, and let's go.
Cause I'm thirsty. Do the hard work so that no one doesn't meet the worst me. I don't know the day or date, I just know that I'm busy. Drink my water before spin so that I don't get dizzy. Tie my hair up tight real quick so my roots don't get frizzy. Grab my phone and write a listen, there's a miss text message from you. Something in my trash. Somehow you went into your time. Now you got me acting brand new. Fragile like a throwback, like the booty of the weekend chat. I just know that this is really you. Can't wait to see you again. Oh, kinda kick up a man, but if you ain't made of glitter, I just might reconsider. Cause I like having you around, you make me lose my nervous energy. Yo, boy, I'm still a G. I know it might be soon. I don't mind making room, cause I like having you around, yeah. Give Leo a treat and start packing up for rehearsal. Check real quick, cause I know traffic right now is the worst, yo. Call my sister on the drop, but talk to my niece first, though. Can't hang out without hearing her sing her favorite verse, yo. Stop a gas, grab a snack, subtle thoughts of you. Push 'em quick to the back since it's still so new. Don't wanna jump the gun, but just someone I could know deeper. But only time will tell me if you really are a keeper. But stop me dead in my tracks. Tell me how you wouldn't do that. Now you got me acting brand new. Got me all in my bag. Working ain't got nothing on that, but it's the same to get behind it. Can't wait to see you again. Sorta gave up on man, but if you ain't made of glitter, I just might reconsider. Cause I like having you around, you make me lose my nervous energy, baby. And yes, I'm still a G. I know it might be soon, but I don't mind making room, cause I like having you around. Yeah. I'm at the age right now where I'm pursuing peace. Queen living in and out. I got that cycle on rinse and repeat. Too many times have tried to take me out, but I still gain defeat. Shutting them all down by force like control or delete. I know you see the peak. Having the option, letting you in my bubble only means that I've been watching. I take my space as serious. NASA takes its satellites. I'm out this world, not all shit access me because I'm kryptonite to every Superman wanna be. Frontin' in front of me, pretending like they man enough, but got feminine tendencies. I'd rather be home by myself, protecting my energy, waiting for the most high to finally start aligning me with you. I don't know, maybe, I mean, you do got a warm, familiar feeling and a dope kindredness too. And if I'm telling the truth, pom-poms, I'm rooting for you. If it's true with other panic, I'm willing to make the can't wait to see you again. Gotta give up a man if you ain't really glitter. I just might reconsider, cause I like having you around, you make me. That's right, I'm still a G. I know it might be soon, but I don't mind making room, cause I like having you around, yeah.
Okay. And that was Tanika Sheree, Make Room. What a beautiful, awesome vibe. We have definitely had some good time together today. And I'm over here feeling like I'm over the land time-wise. So get a little poetry in the water. If I can get back in to this thing. So for clarity, that was Scott Harrell. That was Eros, who is Logan Walker, Devlin 313, and PPP, the pretty provocative poet. That is a tongue twister every time I say it, so bear with me. So I think I'm gonna share just probably a minute because I'm already a minute 20 and I need to be somewhere else. You know what? Nope. I'm gonna wait. I will share my poetry next week so I can go be where I need to be. You all have an absolute wonderful week and pull up for part 2 of this 30 for 30 poetry prompt shares because that's what we're going to be doing next Tuesday as well, sharing some poetry. We'll have a bit more conversation next week. And then when it comes to growth, because we can't be rolling up out of here without that, we have a bit of a chat here and there, and you can glean from it. But I would say this directly. It is so important to express you. However you express, whether it is with your pen and your ink and your paper, writing it out, or whether it's your arts, your paint, your serve, whatever it is that you do, I encourage you to do it and do it well and do it now. And not just do it well and now, but share it. All right. Share it with someone other than you and yourself in the mirror and your phone. Okay, great. So I am Melikia K. Courtney. This has been SXP Metamorphosis 365. If you have not followed Melikia K. Courtney's channel on YouTube, please do. And if you have not followed BLASTMUSIC247, please do connect and engage. I love comments. I love conversation, respectful ones. Okay, great. So with that, we're going to get up out of here. Do.